Alright, sorry it took so long for me to make a video. I'm doing a video this week on free agency and where I think they're gonna go. This is the Sportster talking about where they think all these free agents, the top 20 free agencies or free agent players are gonna go. Starting with 20 as Ezekiel Ansah going to the Carolina Panthers, and I don't know about this. I know he's getting overpaid for missing a whole year. And with Julius Peppers retiring and Thomas Davis might be retiring, I feel like Ansah is a good fit to throw into here. He's older, but he does help with their younger defense that they might be drafting a few. DeMarcus Lawrence to the Falcons. I do agree with this one. The Falcons really struggled on defense, but their offense was insane. It didn't show in the finals, but I feel like they definitely could get this player if they don't draft well. Tyrod Taylor to the Buffalo Bills. He's just getting tossed around back and forth. I feel like they could bring him to the Bills and he'd just teach more Josh Allen more. I think he's not going to be a starter anymore. I mean, Browns show they don't need him, and they're ready to move on from him. So maybe the Buffalo Bills don't get him, but I feel like he could go to the Bills or Miami Dolphins or Eagles, somewhere that they actually need him as a backup. 17, Le'Veon Bell to the Indianapolis Colts. I don't agree with this one because Steelers came out and said that they don't want to trade to someone in their same division, and the Colts are in their division, but I also think that if they do offer him like high picks for him, then he could go there. I'm not sure exactly. If he is a free agent and he chooses to go there, then definitely he'll go there just to rival his own team. Then Ndamukong Suh to Kansas City Chiefs. I agree with this one. We all knew he was going to stay with the Rams for only 1 year. He even said it himself. It's just a way to profit off of a team that's already insane. And he had a Super Bowl performance, and I think he's going to be replacing Dontari Poe from the Chiefs' old team, and they got rid of him, and now they're bringing in more. He's kind of older, and he's kind of just getting tossed around from team to team, but he's making so much money off of it, so might as well. He's not a bad player either. Clay Matthews to the Patriots. I agree with this one. He's in his late years. Patriots could use him. They already have Donta Hightower and Mayo, but I could see him using Clay Matthews, but I don't want him leaving the Packers. I feel like the Packers are just... They shouldn't free agent him. They should keep him. Next one is LaMarcus Joyner from the Cardinals, or going to the Cardinals. I feel like the Rams should keep him, hold on to him maybe for a few more, but he didn't get an interception for the first 3 of his seasons, and that really hurt him. And Cardinals, they only have Patrick Peterson on one side. I'm not even sure what other corner, but if they get him more games and more starts, then I feel like his career will show up finally. Randall Cobb to the 49ers. No one wants Randall Cobb to leave the Packers. He was super sad playing his last game, and he knew his contract was up. I really don't want him leaving the Packers, and especially for the 49ers. I think he fits perfectly with Aaron Rodgers. They should not. They keep dropping wide receivers, and I don't like it at all. And especially Pierre Garçon going to be leaving. Earl Thomas to the Cowboys. I definitely see him at least leaving the Seahawks. I don't know where exactly he'll go. I do agree that Cowboys need him. Maybe he'll go Giants because Landon Collins is reported leaving, and I don't see him at all lasting with Seahawks after what happened last year. I mean, this picture literally shows why. Tyrann Mathieu from the Texans. I really liked him. I see him going to the Saints, maybe replacing free safety, maybe moving him around because he did have interceptions, and he's a really good younger guy. The Honey Badger, he's insane. I love picking him in drafts and stuff like that. But if he stays, I mean, the Texans definitely could use him. I don't know if they can pay all their players though. Donte Moncrief to the Patriots. He was taken in the 3rd round draft. I don't know too much about him. I know he's had some great games and then some that he didn't even play at all. I definitely could see the Patriots getting him. They always turn these guys around into all-stars like Josh Gordon and stuff like that, and they show up with all these great superstars. Ryan Khalil from going to the Denver Broncos from the Panthers. I don't know about this one. I knew he's a big leader on the Panthers team, but I don't see him going to the Broncos. But if John Elway is just throwing around picks, I don't know what he's doing exactly with his team, so maybe they could get him. I don't see why or the reason behind that. Kareem Jackson from the Kansas City Chiefs, or going to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know why I have a problem with that. He's like 20th overall in 2010, and he's gotten some years in him, but I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs is just trying to do what the Rams did and just get as many players off free agency and just shoot up just to get a Super Bowl win, at least one, even if it just means 1 year with these guys. And definitely he would benefit them because Eric Berry was sitting alone back there since they didn't have, blanking on his name, not Aqib Talib, Marcus Peters, because he left. Cameron Wake going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I feel like they could use him. He could go alongside with Cameron Hayward on the other side. They're both older, and the Dolphins need some more money because Cameron Wake's kind of robbing them right now. He didn't play. He isn't insane anymore like he used to, but he's still young, not super old, but he's definitely aged. I feel like he can benefit for making the Pittsburgh defense more of a the steel shield again. Teddy Bridgewater to the Miami Dolphins. I feel like his career was wasted in the Saints. I know he was having a lot of fun in the locker rooms and playing the rest of the games for Drew Brees, but I feel like he needs to start up again. I really liked when he was on the Vikings. I don't know why the Vikings didn't try him out because he was just injured for a whole year. Josh Gordon to the Eagles. I feel like the Patriots should have gave him another chance. I feel like they will still because he will come back eventually, and so will Martavis Bryant. But the Eagles I don't see him needing him unless they drop one of their receivers like Golden Tate, which I think they should keep because they got a steal from the Lions for him. Tyler Eifert, Houston Texans. The Texans need a tight end, not gonna lie, but the Bengals, either if they know another team's gonna get a tight end, then they won't get rid of him because the tight ends aren't insane this year. They are some big guys, I know. And so as long as no other team picks a tight end, I feel like the Bengals will be okay with trading him away and getting a young guy. Mike Luton. Man, I'm not even going to pronounce that. I know this player. He's pretty good. Going to the Seahawks, I feel like they definitely need a new guard and protect Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson spent his whole year scrambling like he did last year. They haven't had the line they used to against the Patriots or the Broncos. So let's bring that back. Even if he's aged, he can still teach the younger guys. Sheldon Richardson to the Cowboys. I feel like he can benefit. The Cowboys need him. He isn't too old, and they just need to find someone that works well with him and let him break through the line because he's pretty quick and he can get those sacks in for the Cowboys. And I feel like they didn't seem too bad on defense this year as they have in the past, and I feel like they can work with him real well. And the number one is Golden Tate to the Baltimore Ravens. With the news coming out today that Crabtree has been let known that he's going to be released from the Ravens, I feel like Ravens are trying to open up cap space for Golden Tate, and I see this happening. I don't know if it's a perfect pick for the Ravens. I mean, he's even replacing Crabtree's number, but I think he's going there. I don't agree, or I agree completely with this. Some questions asked. Also, are Robert Kraft, that whole news, I feel like he should get kicked out of the league. I don't like him at all, and he's just annoying. What else? I believe Antonio Brown's going to go somewhere AFC, NFC, just not where the Steelers are. I agree with Le'Veon Bell going to, I feel like he's going to go Jets or somewhere like that. I don't believe he's going to go too far. He just wants to get revenge on the Steelers. He believes that they ruined his career, even though he was asking way too much money, I believe. But yeah, those are all my questions. Shoot me some questions in the comments or text me personally. Thanks for watching.